Hello, my beautiful and amazing people. Good evening, good evening. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing absolutely well. How was your day? Good evening. Your girl is here live and direct. Please drop your comment in the section box. Let's know you are with us. Just drop a comment. Let's know. Let people know Ladies with Stories is live. I am live this beautiful evening, and I hope you had an amazing, amazing, amazing day. How are you doing? Hope your day went very well. Drop your comments. It's Friday, guys. TGIF. Sipa. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. How are you guys doing? Hope you had a great day. Hope you had a great day. Hope you had a great day. We have loads and loads of stuff to talk about this evening, and I'm so excited because it's going to be an interesting evening. I hope you're ready. Please drop your comment, help me and share this video. Let people know that we are live. Help me tell them Ladies with Stories is live, and we're here with another interesting and amazing episode of Moments with Racheal Kay. But today's Moments with Racheal Kay. So, guys, get ready. Get ready. Let me just give you guys a few moments. I don't intend for us to stay long here. So, please, guys, help me and share this. Let people know Ladies with Stories is live. And you can tell your friends that are not on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. They can connect on YouTube. Okay. So, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. So, please share, let people watch, let people get inspired this evening. How are you doing? Hope you're fine. Hope your day went well. Please drop a comment in the section box. Let me know you are with me. Okay. How are you? How are you? Where are you viewing from? It's a beautiful evening right here in Glasgow. It's been raining all through today, but then a bit better than yesterday. So it's kind of like better. The weather is great. Just rain, 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 rain. So how are you? What's the weather like in your area? Kindly drop a comment so I can, be gingered to know that you were here with me. It's 3 minutes past 7. So wait a little bit for others to join. Then we kind of like start. So how are you? Okay, okay, okay. Who is here? Hi, Mima. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, all right. So your girl is live and we are here. How are you? How was your day? TGIF, what's the plan for the weekend? Where are you headed to this weekend? Any Owambe for tomorrow? Did the tailor disappoint you? Are your ashwabis ready? Are they ready? Are they ready? Because, it's going to be an interesting and amazing evening today. So please get everyone here. Let's get them here. Just for those who will be joining us and those who are just joining us or those who need to familiarize yourself with Ladies with Stories. Ladies with Stories is a platform that inspires and empowers women to succeed. So our main basic goal is to inspire you. And when we inspire you, we empower you. When we empower you, you succeed. So either way, we can inspire you to succeed, we can empower you to succeed. And at the end of the day, our goal is that you succeed. So you should be succeeding in your academics, in your finances, in your emotional life, in your family life, in whatever area of life that pertains to you as a woman, you should succeed. And our objectives are to ensure that every young woman, old woman, have the courage to stand against any form of abuse. We want you to speak up, have the right information, the right mindset, know what to do and how to go about it to stand against any form of abuse or challenges. We also help less young girls to transition from, teenagehood, adulthood to a whole womanhood. There is a whole lot. There is a whole lot from adolescent. The transitioning can be really challenging sometimes. So we are right here to help you with that. And we do this through our fortnight shows on Fridays. We bring our guests that have stories, guests that have inspirations, things they can say to us that, we will be inspired. We bring them on the show, things to learn. We bring them on the show. And so far, so good. We've brought about 17 to 20 guests, and it will be 3 years next month, by tomorrow, next tomorrow. So we have something, we have giveaways. We need to watch this anniversary. So we do that by bringing up guests, sharing their stories, just to inspire and empower us to succeed. Because we believe that stories have a way of, passing the message directly. When you are listening to stories, sometimes it feels like it is you they're talking about. That is your story. So that's what we do at Laws. Help you to share that story, to connect you. We give you that experience. If somebody has been through that situation, that means you too can go into that situation and still come out strong and, and successful. What stories do is like they help you minimize mistakes. So we help you not to make so many mistakes. That's what we do at Laws. By the time I share my story, another person shares a story, you realize you're not alone in that journey. So you can always have somebody's experience to go through. Okay. And then we do our Wednesday Woman, where we go around the street to celebrate amazing and hardworking women, smart working women, amazing, wonderful women that are doing so well, from the kose seller down to that woman sitting in her office. There is a lot to that housewife. You think that, oh, you're just a housewife. No, you are doing well. You are doing well. We can't even do what you're doing. So you are doing well. So we celebrate you with our Wednesday Woman. And then we go further to, hold conferences for young girls. We've had one in Kasu. We've had at Jew of Hammond, we've had at Davino, and it's been all packed of excitement and learning. We've had people sharing, oh, I've been impacted by this person's story, I've changed, my life has done, from suicidal thoughts to, living a healthy life. And that is the goal. That is the goal, for you to succeed in whatever area you are facing challenges, for you to succeed. And this year is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. You don't want to miss out this year's conference. Wherever you are, you will be, my sister. Do not miss it. Strike your calendar date. Once the flyer comes out, once the registration link opens, believe you me, register for it. I will be there. Amazing guests will be there. It's going to be fun and learning together. It's going to be amazing. I look forward to it. Like, I feel like we have done the conference already, and I'm just trying to tell you, this is how it works. So don't miss it. Once registration links open within the next couple of days, we'll have our registration link open, and we're going to work with our registration link. So get your friends to register and be there at the conference for the 2023 Laws Bursary Conference. The team is definitely, you can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it, girl. So let's go. And then now, what other way do we have right now? Right now, we're going to give you amazing and inspiring journey of life, how to navigate through life. So it's already 9 minutes after 7. I need you to tell your friends we are live. I need you to share this, please. Tell them we are live on YouTube. We are live on Ladies with Stories page. We are live on my personal page. So please, we are live, and I'll ensure I keep it very short because we are all tired, and it's TGIF. Who they breathe? Who they zuzu? It's Friday, guys. You guys need to go and have fun. You understand? Enjoy yourself. Relax in a good way. And thank you guys for those that participated in the last giveaway. It's been amazing. Reading through your stories, answers, they're like amazing. I just want to use this few minutes before we go through, because I'll be the one taking you on today's lecture. So the Ladies with Stories logo, that is a flame with a face on it. What does it mean? That was the question for our last giveaway. And one person really, she said it, and it was so beautiful. When Ladies with Stories was created, the idea of that flame was to stand for the scars, the stories that broke us but didn't, they were meant to break us. They were meant to destroy us. But that face in front of the flame showed you that that thing didn't happen. That is why there is a face in front of it. And that represents you. We all have stories. We all have scars. We all have our inspirations and all. And that is us. So the flame is an expression of those things. It's an expression of those feelings, those scars. That is it. And you were not consumed by it. Your scars, not consumed by your scars, your stories, not consumed by the negative side of your stories, but that is you speaking out. That is you, saying, this is my story. And that is why the platform is called Ladies with Stories. I hope that's clear. But going through what everybody said, it is correct. It is correct. However you want to put it, if that signifies confidence for you, go ahead. That is confidence. It only takes confidence to say your story. If that signifies courage, you are right, my girl. It takes courage to speak your story. If that signifies strength, yes, you are right. You didn't burn in those situations. So you are right. So that logo there is so many things in one. But just wanted to give you clarity. This is where we are coming from. And this is where we are headed to. So that is the Ladies with Stories logo. So thank you for joining me, guys, this evening. It's going to be a very fast evening. And I'll be taking you through the topic, worry. Tell people that are not here that they are going to miss. So they should hurry up and be here. So we'll be talking about worries this evening. So my people, just to ask, has anyone ever been worried? Have you been worried before? Have you been worried before? If you've been worried, drop your hands, put a 1 in the comment section. If you have been worried before, put a 1 in the comment section. If you've never been worried before, put 2 in the comment section. Because I will put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I've been worried, and I know what worry feels like. So if you've ever been worried, if you have an idea what worry is, put a 1 in the comment section. Thank you, Ruben, my darling husband. Yes, I know you've been worried because we did this thing together. So if you've been worried before, put a 1 in the section box. Let's interact. Let's get it started. Yes, worry. It's normal. It's normal. As a human being, it's normal. But I just want to be sure that we are all, on the same page. We know what worry is. If you've experienced it, if you have an idea what worry is, just drop a 1 for me. And I can only see Ruben putting 1. So I just want to believe the others are going to put 1 when they get to this part of the discussion. So let's get started. What is worry? What is worry? What do you think worry is? If you have experienced worries or if you've been worried before, what is worry? It can be very complex. Let's see what worry says. Worry is a state of mind. It's a state of mind. Worry can be like a burden in your heart. We can call it a burden. We can call it fear. Worry can be referred to as anxiety. Worry can be referred to as potential problem. Worry can be, between what is happening right now and the future, the thought of what will happen in the future. The present event, hypothetical event. So what is worry? A state of mind that causes, confusion. You are not so clear. There is a burden in your heart. You feel your chest. I'm just going to cut it here. I've been worried to the point that it has given me chest pain before. I literally can feel my worries. It feels like there is a load hanging on my chest. And the next I'm going to is like, my chest is paining me. because the worry is tangible. Have you felt that thing before? Like you just feel like your chest is paining you, but you know that it is something that is troubling you. It feels like plaster on the wound. You can't peel it off. When you peel it off, you find relief. So the way you feel not comfortable when there is a plaster in your hand, that's how worry can be to the chest, to the heart, whatever it is. I feel my own in my chest, and the next I just have out, my chest is paining me. But I know it is worry. So what is worry to you? It's been clinically proven that excessive worry is the primary symptom of generalized anxiety disorder, God, according to the psychological tools. Excessive worry is the primary reason for generalized anxiety disorder. Primary symptom. So what is generalized anxiety disorder? It's kind of like a thought of, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, everyday thinking. You know what? We're going to bring Dr. Gatman on this show. She's going to discuss generalized anxiety disorder for us. So we will know if we are in that situation. We will know if we have that disorder, because it's so easy, to just overlook it and go and, just like that. So we will need to bring a professional, a medical professional into this. This is that it is clinically proven. Okay? So what is worry still? I'm going to liken worry to be a stagnant water. Worry can be likened to be a stagnant water. Have you seen a gutter before that is not flowing? Have you experienced or have you seen it? Water that is not moving. That's how worry is. It's stagnant. And that's why I said it's more like plaster on a wound, on a body part. That's how worry is. It sticks. It sticks to that part. So it's not flowing. Air is not going through. The water is not passing through. And that's how worries are. You can liken it to a stagnant water. It births anxiety. Some will tell you, okay, worry and anxiety are the same. But for me, I am not a professional in this field, but I'm just going to tell you from how I feel. Worry is kind of like the birthing place for anxiety. Worry is more like stagnant. Anxiety is more like a flowing water, even though it's dirty, but it's flowing. So as it's flowing, it can cause panic. And if you're not careful, panic can lead to death. You can die from panic. Either good panic, bad panic. Panic is not good. You can just be, too anxious. You're waiting for something, and before you realize it, you have panicked, and that has, triggered some things in your heart, and boom, you're gone. Dr. Gatman will talk about that. So that is how worry can be. It births anxiety, and anxiety births panic. Panic births death. And all starts from worry. So let's just have some features of stagnant water. If you have an idea of some of the features, you can drop them in the comment section. You can drop them in the comment section what you think these things are. Stagnant water breeds germs. It breeds germs. It breeds diseases. It smells. It causes damage. When water is not flowing through the right channel, before you know it, I don't know, I'm not good in that field. That is not my field. Hands up. So it doesn't flow. That means it can cause erosion. Maybe that's the English. It can cause erosion. Before you know it, or let's just use the example for potholes. Where you have potholes, you have water stuck in them. That place becomes unpassable. The road keeps eating up. And that's how it is. That's how it is with worries. You don't get to express yourself to the maximum potential. Worries steal your joy. It steals your now. So let's relate this stagnant water with our worries. It brings about high blood pressure. Sister, that high blood pressure is not normal. It's not all high blood pressures that are normal. It's not all high blood pressures that are normal. Some are as a result of worries. You have worried so much. You have worried so much. I go me. You have worried so much that your BP is rising. And the worries, that some of not every BP is kind of hereditary, or some is just from worry. You worry, and before you know it, you have BP. Worry can cause fatigue. You can get tired because you're worried. You can get tired because you are worried. Maybe your friends are like, oh, let's go out. Let's burst, I beg. I'm not in the mood. I'm tired. Literally, you feel your body breaking down because of worry. Worry can cause depression. When you dwell on something and you can't find a way out, you can end up getting depressed. And that's what worry does. It depresses you. It can make you depressed. It can make you depressed. You wouldn't even think clearly. That is what worry does. It makes you less productive. The time you were supposed to use to be doing something else, but because you are worried, you cannot produce anything. Anything. You can't. I know, right, Gumi? I know. I've been there. And it's something that we all might have been there at one point or the other. Your BP will go up. You'll be tired. You'll be depressed. You will not be productive. Worry steals your now, steals your enjoyment, the now, the present reality that, you need to thank, oh, I'm alive, but you're worried. The moment the time you're supposed to use and go and work, you are not working. The moment you're supposed to use and relate with family and friends, you are not relating because you are worried. So that's what worry does. But are your worries valid? Yes, yes, yes. My girl, yes. Your worries are valid. Your worries are important. Your worries they are valid. It is something that causes you to worry. It's of importance. That's why you are worried about it. That's why you're troubled about it. So yes, your worries are valid. They are important. But to what extent? To what extent should we worry? You've got the normal worries and you've got excessive worries. The normal worry is just you thinking about, oh, how am I going to create this thing? You're thinking about solution. How am I going to get the answer to this thing? How am I going to produce that in a very clear mind? That's where you're thinking. So all our inventors and all that, they get worried at times just thinking about, oh, how will I do this? How will I do that? How will I profound solution? How will I create something new? That is their worries, and it's okay. That's the normal worry, which everybody is allowed to be in that position. It's kind of like productive worry. A productive worry, whatever you choose to, put your mind on. Okay, I'm just thinking about how to achieve this goal, how to make this thing happen. What do I eat? What do I wear? It's okay. It's the normal worry. And then we have the excessive worries. At this point, it is normal, but with an extra. You are beginning to put pressure on an expected outcome. So what will it be like? Before you know it, you have thoughts rushing through your head. You have thoughts coming through your mind. You have thoughts running around. And before you know it, you're already thinking, you are sad, you're getting worried. Oh, I'm panicking. Oh, what will I do? How do I get here? What will the outcome be like? Okay, so if I put 1 + 1 together and then put another thing, before you know it, it's kind of like a whole lot of things rushing through your mind. Or even if it's just one thing you're thinking about. But when you give it so much time, so much attention, so much, so much of your life on that thing, it begins to get excessive, and that's where it is not good. That is where it becomes not good. Thank you, Esther, receiving your love. That's when it becomes not good. The normal level is okay. Excessive, nope, you're passing, you're going too much. So just to, before we get to the next slide, worries are usually in a negative term. Nobody talks about worries as positive, just maybe the normal worries I said, but the term worry, it's already signifying something negative. It's already bringing a negative perspective to it. So how do we overcome worries? Yes, find the solution. Find what is that thing worrying you. You need to find that thing that is disturbing you. What is that thing disturbing you? You need to know the how, the where, and the when to get that answer. So you need to do that with a bright mind. You're coming from a positive perspective now. Let's take it from the normal worry. That's what we're discussing at this number 1. How to overcome these worries. Let's apply the normal thinking, which is the thinking. Okay, so I'm thinking now I do not have money. How do I get money? How do I get money? How do I go to this? How do I that? That is it. So you need to find what is that thing troubling you. For everything troubling you, there is a right side of it. There is a positive side of that thing troubling you. So if it's you don't have money, the answer is, for me not to worry, I need to have money. And if you remember, I said we need to look for how, where, and when. So how do I get money? You start thinking, okay, I need to work. What kind of work? I need to ask for favors. What kind of favors? From who and where and when? You're looking for admission. You need to start thinking, okay, from SS3, you start thinking, which university am I going to? So what am I putting in my JAM form? What am I feeling? Which school am I feeling? You need to start thinking of when to start writing your JAM, when to write post-UME, which school to apply to. And that starts from an earlier time. So that way, you are able to overcome lack of admission. It could be lack of spouse. All my single ladies, you start thinking, where could it be that the issue is? Am I prepared emotionally? Am I prepared mentally? Am I prepared? Am I settled already? Before thinking of, okay, the spouse is coming. And if you are, and you've thought about those things and you are settled and everything is okay, then you position yourself, where am I that this person will see me? My darling, you need to move around. You need to go out. You can't be in the room always and expect somebody to see you in the room, except if it's your family friend. You're hoping your family friend will come and see you in the house. But there are different places you strategize and position yourself. And that's on all sides, female, male. You need to strategize and put yourself. And then, is a lack of children. You need to think about it. Okay, is it a medical reason that I don't have a child? Is it a medical reason? Or what could it be? What could it be? Well, could it be? Is it a medical reason? Is it because I do not have enough time with my spouse? Because the two need to agree, you need to have a moment where both of you are, and then before that happens, you need to understand, is it illness? Is it sickness? You need to, okay, what could be the reason for this sickness right now? What could be the reason for the sickness? Will I go to the hospital? When am I going to the hospital? Will I have a cure at the hospital? Have I seen the doctor? That way, you are able to find where, when, how. Like you are able to tackle the main issue. Thank you, Princess, receiving your love. You're able to tackle the main issue. That is the only way you'll find the solution of your worries. So for every worry, there is a positive side of it. Something makes you worried, that means there is an answer for why you are worried. And if that answer is provided to you, that means you'll be okay. Could it be your child? Because I have people, the older parents are watching on my personal Facebook page. So if your child is having issue, your child is giving issue, what could be the problem? Your child doesn't have a job and all that. How, where, and when? How can I help this person achieve these things? So it goes beyond you trying to compare and all that. There are negative answers to these things. So if you have to find these answers, you must come from a clean mind and a right perspective. Otherwise, it becomes excessive worries. You begin to go towards the negative side of it. And secondly, you need to find help. You need to find help. Speak with your friends. Speak with somebody that can understand you. That understand is highlighted so that you will have someone that reasons the way you are reasoning. Someone that understands what you are saying. Someone that can, as you're talking, the person already knows, okay, this person is coming from this angle. I already have an idea what this person, it could be an older person, it could be your peer. So you cannot be alone in this worry life. You need to find somebody you can rest on. You need to find somebody you can discuss with. Somebody that can understand. Please highlight the understanding in your mind as you're hearing me. Somebody that can understand you. Not somebody that you're saying A, the person is thinking Z. That way you will not find help. Rather, you'll be in a lot more state of worry. In a much more state of worry. So you need to find help. You are not an island. You need a relationship. There's nothing like it's me and God. It's just me, God, or any other person. God works through men. He works through men. So you need to open your eyes and, find help from people. You need to, the third one is therapy. Speak with a professional. If your situation is a medical situation, please go and see a professional. Speak with a doctor. If it's an emotional situation, find that within that professional line, there is somebody for you. Is it a marriage counselor? Is it a family counselor? Is it a body therapist? Whatever it is, there is a professional in that field. So find a professional. Speak with a professional. You can also, try, in case you say, okay, I don't have professional money and all that. Find it. But while you're finding it, you could try some other means, such as quiet time. They work. Quiet time works. Family visit. Mingle with people, your family, people that love you and can understand you without having to judge you. Listen to music. Find other things that are therapeutic to you. Go on vacation. We need that vacation. We need that vacation. I was talking to my friend. She's like, oh, this is stressed and this. I'm like, yeah, your husband, go on vacation. Rest. It is necessary. And lastly, God. God is the ultimate. He is the ultimate. I love this one because it is all about God. He made you. He knows what you were looking for. He created that thing you were looking for. So God is the ultimate. God is the ultimate. Trust God and rest in His love. Is there anything too hard for God to do? Absolutely none. There is nothing too hard for God to do. So you need to talk to God, rest in His love, and ensure that everything goes well. How can you do that? You can worship, put in some worship songs, listen to it, your word, your Bible, your Quran, listen to your imams and pastors' messages, and attend gathering of like minds. So all you need to do is trust God. All you need to do is trust God, and He will show up for you. So the question then is, has your worry helped you achieve anything? Anything? All this while that you have been worried, has your worry helped you achieve anything? Have you achieved anything? Have you? No. You haven't achieved anything. And that's just how it is. Worry takes your time. It takes your time. It takes your time. It takes your mind. It takes your emotions. It takes your spirit. Has worry achieved anything for you? So I'm just going to keep. It's a, seek help while you have faith in God, and eventually it will be story to be told another day. Absolutely. That is it. That is just it. And that is why God came as the last. In as much as he is the ultimate, he came as the last point I said here. Because sometimes when you're worried, you won't be able to pray and do all what I'm saying you should do. It gets to a point that you can't be able to do those things. So you need to talk to people first. You need to, find those help around you that will ginger you to, get to yourself and then go back to that place of God. Good, my dear. It depends on your relationship with God. He understands you and he knows you are human. But I'm just not going to confuse. I'm just going to leave that there. Seek help. Find help. Find someone that can understand you. What is the main thing disturbing you? You must tackle that thing. That is the first way. You know what is disturbing you. There are times we get worried and we don't really know what is worrying us. There are times where I'm worried. I'm like, what's the problem? I'm like, I don't even know. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy. I don't know what's doing me. I'm not happy. I'm not just feel myself. But when you check deep down, there's actually something that is making you not to feel yourself or making you not to understand what is going on. So if you will be sincere with yourself and examine it, there's something wrong. Seek help. Find a therapist. Speak to a professional. And in no time, everything will be fine. Trust God. He is the ultimate. He is the ultimate, the first, the last. He has everything you're looking for. He's going to show up for you. So question time. I'm waiting for your questions. If you have a question, drop your question for me. Drop your question, but please don't ask questions that I will not be able to answer. If you drop anything that I'm not able to answer on your own, we shall bring somebody that will be able to answer it for you, okay? Yep, that was you this morning. And this evening, I'm telling you, cheer up, girl. It's normal to be worried. And then it depends on the level of worries you have. If it's excessive, you are in for a big thing because you can just have a panic. And God forbid, not on my platform, not my girl. So just to run through quickly what we said, worries is a state of mind. It can be like stagnant. It can be likened to a stagnant water. It births anxiety. Anxiety births panic, and panic births death. Worries are being caused by different things. It could be personal, societal, emotional, whatever you think. There are so many reasons to be worried about. But what you need to know is that for every time you worry, there is an answer to it. So you need to find the answer. You need to find why you're worried. And that is the first step to tackling your worries. So you need to know the how, the where, and the when to achieve those things. How do you go about finding your answers? How do you go about finding the solutions? How do you go about implementing those things that you have found? If you have found that you don't have money, when you get the money, how do you keep it that you will not be in that position again? That is how to tackle the issue. You find help, speak to people you know. They could be family, they could be friends, they could be your peers, older ones, but the bottom line is people that can understand you. How do we overcome anxiety? My dear, just from what I have said, you need to find the reason Anxiety is birthed from worries. You need to find out what is making you anxious. You need to find out what is that thing that's making you anxious. Although there is a health side of anxiety. There is a medical condition that causes anxiety. And for that, I won't be able to answer the medical side of it, but we will bring Dr. Gapman next week. It's his chance to discuss anxiety for us. So if it's the just normal emotional anxiety or from the ordinary side of it, you need to find what is making you anxious. If you found what is making you anxious, how do you treat that thing that is making you anxious? So the first step is finding it. And then we still go back to find help. Find someone you can talk to about it. Somebody that can understand you. The bottom line in this finding help is understanding you. So if you found someone that can understand you, that person will be able to provide solutions for you. And if it's a medical issue, like I said, find a professional that will talk to you about it. And above all, trust God. Trust God. God is the ultimate. He's the only one that can help you through. But we will bring Dr. Gapman. She's going to talk to us about anxiety, the generalized anxiety disorder, because I think some of us might be in that situation. When I was reading up what anxiety disorder, just like you're always anxious, what will happen today, you're tense, always wanting to know what is that thing, how is it going to be about? You're worried about your everyday troubles. So she's going to talk to us about it professionally. That is her field, so she'll talk to us about it. Is there any other question? Have you learned something today? If you've learned something today, please put a 2 for me. If you've learned something, put a 2 in the comment section. Just drop a 2. Let us know you've learned something and we will go. I promise not to stay long. And it's 42 minutes already. So if you've learned something today, drop a 2. Number 2, just drop it in the comment section. Let us know you've learned something. If you need clarity on something, just drop a question. Let's see if we're able to answer it for you. Who has learned something new today? Who has learned something new? Who has learned something new? Or thank you. Who has learned something new today? Oh, my girl, don't worry. Don't be worried. Worry comes. Okay. Ray, mine isn't a question. I like you to really encourage your listeners going through this. I would tell my experience I had with an issue and finally had some money to fix it, but I didn't utilize what God gave me. So the blessings slid up. Oh, sorry. People should recognize the power of savings and consistency when dealing with their finances. Most worries expected, especially from people in Nigeria, is concerned around finances. When God blesses you with it, do well to multiply so you don't go back there. This worry is not only for people in Nigeria. This worry is for people everywhere. Finances is a major issue. It's a major challenge and it causes worries. So guys, this is Gomi telling us right now, when you are blessed with finances, try to save it. Like I said, when you have it, how do you, implement it that you don't go back to that situation again? How do you, utilize it? So just to encourage you, money issue is big. Me, I had money issue. Me like this, when I said my chest was paining me, was because I didn't have the money I was looking for at that time. And it felt like I could literally feel my chest paining me. It was tangible. The worry was tangible. It was tangible. I could hold that worry. And it was because of finances. So finances is issue for everybody. Even people here, they are talking, oh, they don't have money. There's inflation. There is, prices of things are going up. People are not okay because of that. So it is something that we need to really discuss in details. We need to find ways of making extra source of income extra streams of income. We need to have that. One stream of income is not enough, except if the stream of income you're receiving is in billions. But that one stream of income is not enough. And by the grace of God, I'll try to look for, speakers that are financially knowledgeable and are stable and are real, and we will bring them on the show so that they can help us understand how to overcome these issues of finances, that when we have opportunities, they won't just go off our fingers because we don't have money. There was a time, there was this piece of land they were selling in Lekki, and it was a co-investment, and it was 600,000 for like 10 people. And I was like, at that point, I didn't even have 600,000 naira. But that was an opportunity. If I had saved from the beginning, I would have had. But I didn't have it at that point. So that's how that opportunity left. And today, that land is no more 600,000 naira. You cannot even find, even the cost of it, you cannot even have it at that amount again. And I'm like, well, if only I had saved a lot of money, or not even a lot, at least if I had saved something. It's from little by little by little that we get to have so much. So you don't have to wait until you have billions to save millions. You don't have to wait until you have thousands to save, naira and, little amount. Even from 1 naira, we can save. So we need to have the culture of saving. We need to imbibe the culture of saving. And this is not just to anybody out there, but to myself. To me, Racheal, this is talking to myself. I need to learn how to save so that opportunities wouldn't go by. So whatever your worries, if it's around finances, find people that deal on finances. Find people that are actually straight and stable, not just academic finances, please, no. Find people that, they are financially stable, physically, mentally, they have proof that they can show you. It's not all about theoretical proofs. Let them show you. Find those people, learn from them, listen to them. People say, buy books and read. Yes, you can buy financial books and read. And trust me, it's going to be fine. So if all our worries are all on money, then we should find solution of, trying to bring people that have passed being financially worried, that would teach us so we can understand it. Thank you, Gome. Thank you. Don't worry, money will come. Another opportunity will come, and it won't pass you back. No, it won't pass you by. Yeah, it won't pass you by. So don't worry. Money is going to be fine. We will all have that money. We'll get to that level where we are all financially stable. And by the grace of God, we will do exploits, We will do exploits. You want to, chill, you chill. You want to invest, you invest. You are not lacking. So that point is coming. But we need to learn how to save it. We need to learn how to get it, how to save it, and how to recreate it so it doesn't go. Get it, save it, recreate. So get, invest, and spend on yourself, but let it go back. Let it be a circle. So it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. And that's why all this multi-level marketing tell us, okay, bring one person, bring one person, bring one person. That's how it is. So you save here, save there, save here, save there. And before you know it, you're okay. Is there any other question? Is there any other contributions? We're ready to learn. So don't forget, this topic for worry, it's not just for the audience, but for myself. I can worry. Yeah. Sometimes I worry a lot. My husband's like, why do they worry like this? But if I don't worry like this, I want to do. So please get it, save it, recreate it. Yes, so get it, save it, recreate it. Our Oga wife has said, please, if you're looking for financial advice, go to Elisha Mamman. Go there. Buy the book, Business of Life. There are some, important things in there to learn from. So like I said, find somebody that has been there, that can give you proof. This is what I did, this is how I did it, and this is it. Because sometimes we don't have people that are sincere genuinely. Some people say, oh, I just did it and it happened. How did you do it? We're in a generation where we want to see people show us, please, how did you do it? I think that's basically where the problem is. people are not sincerely telling us, this is how I did it, so this is it. So we just want to say, oh, that is it. But nobody's telling you how they did it. And that's why we never get it right. So I will personally look for somebody that has gotten it right, that will sincerely tell you, okay, I saved 10,000 naira. I did that 10,000 naira, put it into poultry farming, and it brought out results for me. Then you on your own will not think it. What can you save 10,000? Because that 10,000 that year might not be the same this year. But at least you have gotten the steps to take. Any other contribution? Get it, save it, recreate it, get it, save it, recreate it. So that's what we're gonna do. So any other contribution, guys? Thank you for joining the evening section. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gomi. Thank you, sister. Thank you, everyone that joined this show this evening. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something. Yes, so girl, we're our Ram Day. I hope you've learned something this evening, and I just want to encourage you, please don't get worried. Let worry not steal your now. Let worry not steal your today. Let worry not steal your enjoyment for the moment. Enjoy yourself for the moment. Worry will worry about itself. To avoid worries, we must find what the problem is and fix the problem before it happens. So if it's finances, get it, save it, and recreate it. That way, it goes back as a circle. If it's children, you've done everything medically right and you're not able to remember, I said, God is the ultimate. He has what you're looking for. If it's admission, ensure you read and write your JAM properly. Pick different schools, and apply for admission. If it's the spouse you're waiting for, try yourself. Be prepared mentally, be prepared emotionally, be prepared financially yourself, so that you don't end up, being a burden. We'll talk about that very soon. We have a guest ready to discuss that for us. So you need to prepare yourself and then put yourself strategically. Who is that kind of person? Who is that man you want? Put yourself, align yourself with that kind of person, the reality you want. You understand? If it's sickness, check for medical. Go medical, please. Find medical advice. Get medical advice. Go and check up on yourself. If it's something you can't handle, God is the ultimate. Again, like I said, God is the ultimate. So in all these things, finances, spouses, children, health, home, marriage, God is the ultimate. He has the right solution you're looking for. Find help. Just doing a recap. And yes, you just said something quick one before you go, please. You see that poultry, people should be encouraged to get into it. Yes, be encouraged to go into it. The businesswoman has spoken. Ask Gomi for advice. Gomi is into poultry farming, so she can help you through. Always find help. Find help. Get the right answers you're looking for from people that can understand you. Go see therapy, visit a therapist, vacation, music, family time, all matters, and God matters. Thank you so much for joining this evening's show. God bless you. God bless everyone going through one thing or the other. There will be light at the end of the tunnel. Prepare yourself so opportunities don't pass by. Yes, there is always light at the end of that tunnel. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. It may look dark, but there is light. Just to encourage someone, according to Gomi, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Your situations can always turn around. Something got you to that worrying state. So don't worry. Be happy and stay blessed, because it's going to change. Things are going to move around. And always ask yourself, when you see yourself getting worried, ask yourself, now that I am worried like this, has answer come? If you are able to answer just that question, now that I am worried, have I gotten the answer? Then you will know the answer for yourself, and you will decide if you want to stay worried or be happy. Good night, guys. I remain your baby girl for life. Thank you for joining the show, and always remember that We are right here for any question or any clarity. And by the grace of God, we'll find we are begging Dr. Gladys now officially that please, you be our guest. Hopefully next week Friday, if your schedule permits you, and we want you to talk about generalized anxiety disorder. So please, guys, don't miss next week's section. It's going to be interesting, and we have something cooking up for the singles also. And it's going to be an amazing time on Lost this month of July. And we'll be 3 years old on the 3rd of July. We'll be 3 years old, guys. We will be 3 years old on the 3rd of July. Thank you for being a part of our story. Thank you, Bomi. You've been here from the beginning of Lost to this very last moment. Thank you, Chinon Somaman. Thank you to everyone that has been here from the beginning, like from the beginning of when my mouth was shaking, to the times when my internet was fluctuating, to the times where, I couldn't even understand myself. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. We'll be 3 years old. Guys, good night. Let me leave you to go. Have a lovely night. May your weekend be beautiful. TGIF. Thank you. Bye-bye.